Hello one and all, I'm EkkiThump and welcome back to Let's Play Osiris New Dawn. I think when we left off last time we were a bit disappointed about not finding any wires to get the laboratory out, so we're still kind of moving towards the fabricator, still in need of getting science points. So let's just keep going. Let's see, Camp Hydrogen or Camp Nitro. Let's go back to Camp Nitro. Gonna grind up some science points. Oh, how are we for food? Oh, we have loads of food. We're fine for food. We need to keep wandering around. Obviously, we're still hoping that we're going to get those wires, and we need the science points anyway, so grinding for science points is okay. I really can't see us passively collecting. I mean, how many is it? Jesus, like 47 science points? Yeah, it'll take us a little while to gather all that up if we just try and do it naturally. So let's carry on with what we were doing. Well, here we are. Let's have a quick look out in the big sand desert just in case there's any satellites we can see that have crashed around here. But there's nothing obvious. What about in this direction? Don't think so. Okay, so science points it is. A few science points anyway. The day is ticking away, Jesus. But let's get them barrels out. And I'm actually going to put this, before we start, I'm going to put the inflatable dome down. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we can do before nightfall. Empty, 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 and yes, empty. You guessed right. Here we go. Nitrogen extraction for science points. Alright, well, night has officially fallen. We've got the toggle flashlight prompt. Let me finish off these barrels here. So, that was not actually too bad. You saw how close we were to sunset. We're already up to 36 there. Going well, going well. 6 barrels gets you 5 points. Now, while we wait overnight, we've got 3 cryptexes to work through. Cryptices to work through. So let's have a go at those. Now, obviously this one has to go upwards. So that one has to go across. That has to go across. That has to go across. This one can go... I mean, if it went down, then it would only join to this one. That one would have to go off the edge. So this one's clearly like that. Now, let's have a look at this end. That has to be like that. That has to be like that. So we can go down, down, down and across, up and across. Excellent. 3 free science points. Landmine cryptex. Already got that. Who cares? And another. So obviously across and up. That one could potentially come back on itself. This one has to be across. And I guess has to be across and down, has to be down. Alright, so this one could come down that way, and I think it has to because this one can only go off the edge. So we're kind of looking at this. Are we? No, that can't be right, can it? Okay, let's start this one again. Okay, has to be across. Has to be across and up, because the only other way is off the edge. This one can turn back on itself. Maybe we should try that this time. like that. Across. There we go. We did it. 2 science points. The heat pistol, another thing we can't build, but it's another model of firearm that we now have access to. Let's have a look at this one. So clearly up, clearly across, so across, so across. Clearly up. Could be back, could be that way. So let's start from this end now. Across, down, down, across, like this. Excellent. Landmine again. Top draw. That's 44 science points. Holy crap. So we are two barrel loads away from reaching the 50 science points we need. Fantastic. So now when we get back to base, do I actually have the materials I'll need to put the fabricator down? We're going to need some plastic, which means we're going to need some hydrogen. So we will go to Camp Hydrogen and grab some stuff from there. We're also going to need carbon to make the plastic, which means we're going to have to stop off at the lead and carbon field, because as was pointed out, I have turned all my collected carbon into ingots, and ingots don't work for this process. Whoops. So Manitoban raised a good point about Camp Hydrogen has both hydrogen and nitrogen there, so we could make the hydrazine at that location, which sounds like a good idea to me. So that will be our main hydrazine plant, and we'll try and find a location near there where we can build another refueling tank, so we can have like a way station that we can go to out in the field somewhere, so we don't have to keep going back to base to refuel. All right. Well, must have gone a fair way into the night time by now, so let's not skip this one. Let's chill here and wait. In the morning, we're heading for Camp Hydrogen. We'll refill there a couple of times. Oh, actually, it is on the other side of our home base, isn't it? And I believe we've got some empty barrels back at base. Yeah, we'll stop by base. We'll pick up some barrels from our home base, take them with us, and we can bring some hydrogen back without depleting Camp Hydrogen's stores. So that's a good idea. I like that. Let's just learn. Oh, would you look at that? I feel so safe inside my cotton tent. Actually, it's probably like plastic, isn't it? Save our progress, eh? There's also an arachnid taking a bath in the oxygen geyser, apparently. So here's a weird thing. Look at this. This is the landmine cryptex that I didn't need. So I'm just standing facing the door, drop the cryptex, it hits the front door, and now it's floating in midair. I also can't get past it. I'm going to have to pick it up again. You get a good look at it. It's an Osiris HDD. For some reason the lettering isn't quite right on it. It's like mirrored. It's also HDD number 8 apparently. Oh, there's 2 cryptexes actually floating in midair there. Where's it gone now? It's okay. Well, we'll have to take it and chuck it away outside. The dawn is coming, but that arachnid is still lurking around out there. And encumbered as we are, I don't really want to fight it. The crab monster seems to have wandered off. Yeah, there he is. Level 2 ferocious arachnoid. Well, it's officially morning. What he does? Does he actually disappear at any point? What the fuck? It looks like he's wiggling his bum at me. Obviously, I want to go to the depository and drop off these nitro barrels. I would quite like it if he would sod off before I do so. Okay, that's good enough. Shard blade, chisel, got some patch tape. Actually, shard blade. Cryptexes. Okay, let's just put them in the inventory. Don't really care about those. Multi-tool, locator, and what are we missing? Machete, I guess. I don't know. Right, let's pick up the dome. So let's go to. We're going back to base camp first. So 2.5 kilometers in this direction. Oh, wait a minute. Do I see the alluring solar panels of down satellite way in the distance over there? I hope so, because I'm going to waste a lot of time running over there. We can't see it over this ridge now. The suspense, the suspense. Oh, 2 satellites. Okay, we've got to get some wires here, haven't we? It would just be cruel to show me 2 down satellites and have no wires off either of them. I don't even care there's a crab monster guard in these. We're gonna do that. Battery, Cryptex, fuck. Well, that's 1 satellite that did not yield the goods. We're just going to run away from that guy because we want to get the other one. Holy shit, I almost actually fucking died then. I don't know how I managed to survive, but survive I did. Oh god, we've got to get back up there to get that one. How do we get up there? By wall hacking, apparently. I didn't think you could honestly actually climb walls this steep. Oh, can we do it? Can we do it? Come on. Come on. Little bursts of acceleration. Okay, there have to be wires in this one. Honestly, we can't have made this amount of effort for nothing. It's just outside the boundaries of possibility. Cryptex and another Cryptex. Well, fuck you then. Never mind. We're almost at the point where we can fabricate our own wires anyway. It's fine. We'll just pick up that... Actually, we can probably get the science points that we need off of those. How many did we get? 1, 2, 3 cryptexes, and we need 6 points. We should be able to do that. Let's deploy the tent again. Maybe we don't have to go to Camp Hydrogen after all. A blessing in disguise then, it seems. Oh, player level up. Let's actually get some more strength. We need a bit more backpack space, I think. And we'll keep going with speed as well. Okay, let's see what we got here. So, clearly across and up. Across, across, across. This one has to come down. Has to come across like that, possibly. That's 2 points. A landmine again. Oh, this one's tricky. Alright, so we have to go like that, basically. We have to come across here. This one could swing upwards. Okay, so here we can go... We can go across and down, across and down, down and across and down, but then that only leads us off the edge. So but if we go across and down, if we go like that and that, there we go. I think that's got it. That's the path light again. Okay, we're definitely going to get this. We need one more science point. So that has to be across. Oh, this is a tricky one. 34 moves to do this one. No, that's a dead end. What about that? Is this a path light again? Yeah. Okay, that should be our fabricator. Yep, 51 points. Let's get that unlocked. Right, so to build it, we're going to need plastic. Do we have... We may actually have to go to... It's fucking night time again. We've definitely got to go to the lead and carbon place. Do we have any hydrogen left over from the hydrazine we were making? Got some carbon here. Let's drop off the metals that we're carrying around with us. So we've got some carbon. Do we have any H left? Yeah, we got a whole barrel of it here. Right, so we'll make a little bit of plastic. Just enough, perfect. And what else? We need steel, we need glass, we need aluminium. Those should be relatively easy. Now, do we have any glass left? Any glass, or is it all in the metal chest? Could be all in the metal chest, actually, come to think of it. It's not. Okay, we've got some steel. Let's grab a whole stack of aluminium, a whole stack of magnesium, a whole stack of iron. We're gonna have to make ourselves a shovel so we can dig some more sand. Oh no, it's in the primitive table, isn't it? Okay, shovel in sand, here we go. Okay, turn all that into glass. More science points, always welcome. We've got plenty more things we do need to unlock. We're actually only about 32 points away from the biodome, I just noticed. There are 2 skills we've got on the way, but they're only 1 point each. We've also got enough points potentially to unlock something else in the combat tree, and it might be worth going back down towards pistols. Someone was also asking about the conduit bender, and we need, what do we need to unlock that? You require ability conduit bender to craft a conduit bender. Where is that exactly? I thought it would be like along here, but it's not anywhere that I can see. I don't know. I don't know how we get the conduit bender skill, unless it has to come from a decryption thing, which is possible. I guess we don't have to spend combat points on it anyway. We're going to have to come across here to get the heat and reactor cells for the pistols we've unlocked. So I guess that's our next path, is batteries into laser cells, into heat cells and reactor cells. I'm not sure where we're going to get nickel from. If we even need nickel to craft these. But the reactor cells we can definitely do. Reactor cells require plutonium. Alright, we've got glass. We need steel, I think. Do we? A little bit of steel? We've actually got enough stuff. Okay. Let's get our fabricator built. So, if memory serves, it goes right in the middle of the habitat. And we get a free science points for doing so. So in here we should be able to craft more or less everything that we could want. When we get the assault rifle and the pistol, we'll be able to craft those here. Let's have a look at these cells. What do they need? So plutonium, lead and gold, all of which is pretty easily available. The heat cell, yeah, it needs nickel. Well, nickel is something that I've only seen on pre-patch Aziel, like before they fucked it up and got rid of all of the resources from that planet. So the heat pistol may not be actually usable at the moment. We can make the reactor pistol with the reactor cell. First, we've got to unlock the pistol ability. So, yeah, let's get back on the pistol path. Come down here, get the wall corner. And we need a few more combat points, I think. Not that many. Hold on, let me come out of the fabricator and check. Yeah, we need like 3.5 more combat points. So, next time we go hunting, we'll probably get enough stuff for that. Anyway, what we need now is more engineering points, because we can now make wires, for which we're going to need rubber, copper and gold. So we've got plenty of rubber, I think. I'm not sure how much copper and gold we've got saved up. We've got some gold and some copper, more than enough I think. Let's check that rubber. Here we are. So the structures, we're aiming for the lab. We need 3 more wires. So let's make some wires. We don't want to overproduce them. We need like all of these materials: the copper, the gold, the rubber. We need for other things. Let me turn my torch off while I'm in here, save the battery a little bit. So that's all the wires for it. Okay, so we do still need to get some engineering points to unlock this. We are going to need a shit ton more steel, which may get us the points we need. Let's make all of the steel we can. Not really. Still a few points off. In the morning then we'll just go mining. We've got like all of the materials to hand. We're just waiting for those last few points, and then we'll be able to get the lab built. So in the morning we'll go mining. We only need 6.5 points in engineering basically. We can do that with the chisels we've got at hand. And then we'll be ready to start producing vehicles. Now, I'm not sure which ones come unlocked with the lab. I really want the Mecha Crab. It's an amazing vehicle. But that's a way off because we've got to come over here through chemistry tables and then get the Crab Mech skill. Now, in the last version of Osiris, you didn't need any skills to unlock any of the vehicles. They were on the skills were on the tree, but you had access to all the vehicles as soon as you built the lab, and the skills did nothing. That may still be the case. It may not be. We'll see once we get it built. Right, morning has come. Let's go and get those engineering points. I'm actually at the hour mark, but I'm going to push this a little further. Hopefully we can get the lab built this episode. We're so close. We're just going to go and whack some base metals and take the stuff back and refine it if we get filled up. If we happen to get into a fight, that would be okay, I think, because we are very close to unlocking pistol skills as well. If not, we can go hunt some Tumbo next episode. Oh, speaking of combat. Come on, sit still, you fucker. Normally they sit still after they charge. Oh, like that. There we go. Oh, not long enough. I haven't landed a single hit yet, it's ridiculous. There's one. No, not quite.
Seek medical assistance immediately.
Okay, okay.
Vital stabilized.
Come on. We got him on the run. That's no good, really. We want the kills. We want the points. Come back here and give me my points.
Fair dehydration detected.
Okay, fine. I need a drink.
Hydration levels are now satisfied.
Okay, so we're now like 2.1 points away. What's this? Copper, iron. Oh, I didn't know you could get copper out of asteroids. I thought it was always just base metal. Okay, well let's go back and get those engineering points then. How close are we? 96. Oh, snubs! Perfect. Oh. He died a bit faster than I was hoping. Okay, well 28 combat points now. We're very close. A bit of overkill there. Could have done with him staying alive a bit longer. Okay, 99. That'll do. Let's go back and we'll just refine. I think we'll refine 1 or 2 ingots, Jesus, and we'll actually get the last point we need to unlock the laboratory, and we'll get it placed down this episode. Right, let's refine this plutonium. There you go, one ingot, 1 point. So, go into the skill tree. It's a very exciting moment. Lab construction, there we are. Let's get the stuff out that we need. So we need the steel, wire, aluminium, lithium, gold. Oh, I hope we've got enough gold left. Gold, steel, lithium, aluminium. Yeah, we have. So gold, steel, lithium, aluminium, diamonds, circuit boards, and wires. Okay, let's put it near the refueling tank somewhere. That would make sense. Let's put it just about there if we can. So, structure, laboratory frame. What am I missing? Circuit boards. Didn't I get those? Holy shit, my inventory's actually completely full. I didn't pick them up. Wow. Okay, what do I put it in here? These cryptexes. Circuit boards. Oh, and we need to fucking fill in the side panels anyway, so we probably need some more materials after this. It's a very big building, as you can see. Oh, wow, it's even bigger than I remember. Hope we can find enough space to put this down. Okay, that'll do. That's worth 15 engineering points on its own, just building this thing. So we need to fix the lab panels. We need to sort out all the walls. So what do we need for these frames? We need a whole absolute ton of steel. 8 steel, 8 steel, 8 steel. We also need a load of copper. Okay, I think we're actually going to have to do that next time. We'll get all that steel, get those frames filled in, and we can start looking at vehicles. But isn't it glorious? It's a big old structure, and it's well worth it. Vehicles really do change the game much for the better. So, for now, that'll do for Osiris New Dawn. Do it if you've enjoyed that episode. Like and subscribe if you'd like to see more gameplay of this game. Next time, we'll be repairing the framework of the laboratory, and we'll be hopefully starting on some vehicle production. And I hope this hydrazine tank is actually accessible from here. Yeah, it should be. Is it movable? No, it's only destroyable. Well, anyway. We'll see what we can do next time, and if we've messed anything up, we'll just move stuff elsewhere. So, I've been EkkiThump, and I will see you next time.